Hello everybody, we are back with the Rams franchise. Today we have a big game on our hands to end the regular season. We are matched up with the Kansas City Chiefs in a big game for both sides that both teams would really like to win. If we win, then we will be the #1 seed in the NFC. If we lose and the Cowboys win their game, then the Cowboys would be the #1 seed. The Cowboys play the Seahawks, who are not exactly the best team. So if we want to be the #1 seed, we can't count on the Cowboys losing. We have to just go out there and get the job done ourselves. The Chiefs are in a very interesting spot right now. If they win and the Bills lose, then the Chiefs would be the #1 seed in the AFC. The Bills do have a fairly tough game. They're taking on the Bears, who are right now holding on to the last wildcard spot in the NFC. The thing is, the Chiefs have not even won their own division yet, so they really could use this win. If they lose, they could be a wildcard team. That is, if the Chargers are able to win. They do play a Jets team that's right now on the outside looking in when it comes to the postseason. But the Jets are not a bad team. They got a good defense. So the Chiefs really need this win, and we also do. I want to be the #1 seed in the NFC, get a first-round bye, and avoid playing in the wildcard round. And I'm sure the Chiefs are thinking the same thing. They have a great quarterback in Patrick Mahomes who can make any throw on the football field. He no longer has Travis Kelce to throw the ball to because he has retired, but he's got Charlie Saunders, who is leading all tight ends in receiving touchdowns this year. They also have a good running back in Isaiah Pacheco, who was a 7th-round pick in the draft when he came out, and he's really developed into a superstar. Since he entered the league in 2022, he's got 77 touchdowns, and 20 of them are on the ground this year alone. So he's been great, and the Chiefs' offense is great, second in the NFL in points per game. I don't think our defense is going to be able to outright stop the Chiefs' offense, but if we can at least slow them down and give a chance to our offense to put up some points on the board, that should hopefully be enough, because the Kansas City defense, they're not very good. They rank 30th in points per game allowed, 32nd against the pass, and 29th against the run. Not good at anything. They do have some good players on that side of the ball, like Chris Jones and L'Jarius Sneed. They're just not doing a good job. And our offense could really use a big game and have some positive momentum heading into the postseason. Michael Kirkpatrick and Cooper Kupp are tied right now for the most touchdowns on the team. We'll see if either one of those two can separate and get the touchdown crown for this team to themselves. But I think the game plan on offense is to just play keep away, have some long drives, and keep this Chiefs offense off the field. We'll see if we can get a big win here and be the #1 seed. This is, of course, a rematch of that famous Monday Night Football game from 2018 that saw the Rams win 54-51. I had to make sure that we got a jersey rematch from that game as well. Hopefully this game could be close to that game. I know it's hard to get close to 54-51 or top that, but you never know. We'll see what happens here today. The Rams on offense at their own 40, getting us started. A pass on the move down the field from Josh Rosen will be caught by Cooper Kupp, and he's out of bounds at the 36 of Kansas City. Cooper Kupp, he entered today's game needing 57 yards to get to 11,000 career receiving yards. That 24-yard gain gets him closer to that. Third down. Gibson is going to make a catch underneath and be spun to the ground by Denzel Livingston, a second-year linebacker out of Alabama, but that is a first down for LA. Keenan Russell, the utility man who we have not seen much of this season, takes a handoff and has a gain of 4. A handoff to Montel Rodriguez. He's going to be popped and the ball is out. It's still loose, and it looks like Kansas City is on it. That is the last thing you want to do against a bad defense, is help them out. And to make matters worse, you put a really good offense on the field that is Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. So a big mistake there from Montel Rodriguez. We'll see if the Chiefs can make us pay for it. Gain of 8 there for Kadarius Toney. Now Isaiah Pacheco, the former 7th-round pick, has a gain of 4 and a first down at their own 31. Mahomes is going to fire over the middle and nearly give it right back. Nolan Walker had a chance at an interception, but he just didn't make the play. Third down, a quick pass underneath is knocked out by Jordan Fuller, and Kansas City is unable to do anything after the turnover. The Rams at their own 40. Gibson is tackled ahead, and he's down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 8 for Gibson. Rodriguez is in the game here on second down. They'll fake it to him. Rosen is going to load up and launch the ball deep down the field looking for Mike Williams, and he's got him. A 52-yard touchdown for Mike Williams, and the Rams have an early 7-0 lead. How about that quick drive from LA? Just a few plays, and they're now up 7-0. Rashee Rice and the Chiefs hoping to answer back. He's got a big gain of his own. No touchdown, but he's across midfield. Pacheco taking a carry up the middle, and he's going to be brought down to 26. Already up to 22 yards is Pacheco on just 3 carries. They'll give him another one here, and he's weaving around, juking out Rams defenders. Hard to bring him down. He's had a very good start to his career. Already up to 77 touchdowns in it. A catch underneath is going to be made by Charlie Saunders, and he's up to the 11 as Rashee Rice is shaken up at the end of the play. Already in the second quarter, Mahomes swings it out right side to Pacheco, who's going to be tackled down in the backfield by Devin White. A disaster of a play there for Kansas City. Third down. Mahomes is going to spin to his left. He's got nobody open. He's now going to try and throw it, and the ball is out. They're going to rule that a pass, and it's incomplete. A lucky break there for the Chiefs. That could have been a fumble, and the Rams could have recovered and gave up nothing on that drive, but the Chiefs do end up getting a field goal out of it. Here is Kadarius Toney making a catch on the right side, and he's going to throw off Caver and be brought down. There is a flag on the play. It is roughing the passer called against Ronnie Perkins. And now Kansas City is at the LA 40. Mahomes left side is a man open downfield. That is Tyrod Can, a rookie out of USC. He's going to put Kansas City in the red zone. At the 13, Mahomes underneath it is hung on to. Romeo Doubs, the ex-Packer, is at the 7-yard line. Third down. Mahomes left side has Charlie Saunders making the catch near the end zone, and he gets in. And he now has 14 touchdowns on the year, and the Chiefs have the lead. The Rams trail by 3 as they begin this drive. Rosen is going to fire down the field to an open man. It is Cooper Kupp. He took advantage of some not such great zone coverage there. And as the Rams up near midfield, Rodriguez is going to take the Rams across midfield, along with the offensive line that opened up a huge hole for him. 3rd and 11 at the Kansas City 30. Rosen has nobody open. He's going to spin to his left. And there is a Chiefs defender. It's Mafi cutting him off and swinging him to the ground. But Rosen has just enough yardage for a first down. How about that effort from Josh Rosen? On 2nd and 9, here is Michael Kirkpatrick on the left side. He's going to be brought down to 13. And Kirkpatrick at the end of the play is shaken up. And he's actually going to head back to the locker room and likely not return to this one. That'll be a big loss for the Rams, who now have to trust O.J. Howard to be their lead tight end the rest of the way. L'Jarius Sneed will break up a pass on 3rd down. And the Rams are going to bring on Tanner Brown here to try a short field goal. He puts it right down the middle, and this game is all tied up at 10. Kansas City with all their timeouts at a minute 30 to get down the field, and they're already going to be across midfield. Romeo Doubs with a big gain. He's out of bounds at the 37 of LA. And he saves a timeout there for Kansas City. Can on the left side. He's going to turn upfield and be brought down to 25. Chiefs are now at the 17, facing 3rd and 2. It'll be a check down to Charlie Saunders. He gets away from Devin White, and he's going to fight his way up to the 4-yard line, making it goal to go. The Chiefs are going to use their second timeout here. 2nd to go at the 4. A blitz on the way. It's a pass left side caught by Charlie Saunders, and he's got his 2nd touchdown of the first half. And Kansas City has the lead again. 17-10. The Rams trailing with 20 seconds to go in the half. Here's a deep ball down the middle of the field, caught by Antonio Gibson, and he's going to put the Rams on the edge of field goal range at the KC 41. The Rams only have 1 timeout remaining here, and Rosen is going to be sacked by Chris Jones, forcing the Rams to use their last timeout. Can they get back into field goal range here and get out of bounds all at the same time? Kupp will make a catch on the left side. Did he get out of bounds? He did not. And that is going to take us to halftime. So the Rams end up missing out on points there at the end of the first half, and we head into halftime of this big game with Kansas City on top 17-10. Let's get right into our second half. Here is Gatewood on a punt return. He's going to run right by two Kansas City special teamers, and eventually Gatewood is going to be driven out of bounds at midfield, setting the Rams offense up with great starting field position. Haven't seen much of Gatewood this year on special teams. He's been the returner, though, for the entire season. He does make a big play here in a game that we really want to win, trying to get that #1 seed in the NFC. Back-to-back runs for Antonio Gibson, and he will get a first down. He's out of bounds at the Kansas City 36. After the two nice runs, they'll take it to Gibson on 1st and 10. Rosen is going to hit Cooper Kupp, who worked across the middle of the field, and he's got a fresh set of downs as Gregory Evans is injured after the play. It's unfortunate that we've seen a lot of injuries in this final game of the regular season, when these two teams are going to be playing in the postseason. Gibson turning upfield after making a catch, and he can't quite score, but he is going to make it goal to go, and he's down to 2. The Rams trying to tie this one up. Rosen will throw left side into traffic, and it's going to be caught by Cooper Kupp. He's got a touchdown, and the Rams have tied us all up at 17 early in the third quarter. It's been a pretty good game for Cooper Kupp, who we've needed to step up because Michael Kirkpatrick is out, and he's going to have to keep on making plays for us the rest of the way if we want to win this one. Tyron Can with a first down up to the 45. Now a perfect back shoulder throw and a nice catch is going to be made by Romeo Doubs, putting the Chiefs into plus territory. Mahomes against a blitz goes quick left side. It is Pacheco getting away from Benji Shepard, and Pacheco is up to the 27. So Kansas City moving the ball down the field quickly. They now have it in the red zone and are going to be up to the 7 after Tyron Can makes another catch. 3rd and 3. Patrick Mahomes is going to go quick right side. It is caught by Romeo Doubs, and they're going to rule this a touchdown. Benji Shepard shaken up after the play, and we'll take another look at this one. It does go to review, and yeah, he's down short of the end zone. He got touched by Nolan Walker's leg, luckily for the Rams, and it'll make it goal to go at the 1. On 1st and goal, it's Isaiah Pacheco taking the handoff, and he's going to be dropped by Justice Branch for a loss at 2. The Chiefs going out of shotgun here on 2nd and goal, and they will get a touchdown. It is Isaiah Likely making the catch. We haven't really seen any of him this season. I thought that he would have a big year. Instead, it's been Charlie Saunders doing all the work out of the tight end position for the Chiefs. The Rams are going to avoid going 3 and out by completing a pass down the field to Cooper Kupp, who is across midfield down at the 44 of Kansas City. A minute to go in the third quarter. Here is Anthony Allen. He's got speed and is knocked out of bounds at the 20 of Kansas City, putting the Rams in the red zone with a gain of 25. Gibson to his left is going to juke to his right, getting by Livingston and picking up 8 yards on the carry. Rams are going to hurry up to the line and try and get another snap off here, and they do. And the Chiefs defense wasn't ready. It's going to be a touchdown for Cooper Kupp, his 2nd of the third quarter, and we are going to be all tied up again now at the start of the fourth quarter. 24-24. The Chiefs looking to take the lead back. We've had a back and forth game all game long. Charlie Saunders, his 7th catch of the game. He's up to the 42. A pass deep down the field is going to be caught by Romeo Doubs, and he's to the LA 27. Romeo Doubs, I was not expecting him to be playing as well as he has today. Mahomes buying some time. He's hit as he let it go. It's a wobbler out of reach for Tyron Cannon, incomplete to make it 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Rams are going to send a blitz. It's a pass down the middle of the field, caught by Kadarius Toney. Not known for having the best hands, but he makes a nice play there. The Chiefs are trying to take the lead in the fourth quarter. Mahomes to his left. He's going to be sacked by Ronnie Perkins, and that will make it 4 games in a row now with a sack for Ronnie Perkins. 3rd and goal back at the 13. Mahomes buying some time. He is just going to throw the ball away. He may have had a man open there at the last second, but he had already started to throw the ball away, and the Chiefs are going to kick a field goal on 4th and goal. And they make the kick, and they do have the lead here in the fourth quarter. LA in need of the win here in order to get that #1 seed in the NFC, unless the Cowboys somehow blow their game against the Seahawks. They pick up a 7 yards there from Montel Rodriguez. They go back to him, and he's got space on the right side. And Rodriguez is up to the 44-yard line. He's bounced back in a good way since that fumble he had early in the first quarter. Here is Barton on a carry. He's going to juke by a defender, and he's down at the 47 of Kansas City. 3rd and short. It'll be a handoff to Rodriguez, and he muscles his way ahead for a first down. Barely getting the job done there. At the 33 of Kansas City, a fake to Gibson. Rosen drifting to his left. He's going to lob the ball down the field to a man who's open. It is Anthony Allen. He's going to score, and the Rams have taken the lead in the fourth quarter, making it 31-27. So LA up by 4. And Kansas City now finding themselves trailing. There is Charlie Saunders down the field. He's had a massive game and a great season. He's up to the 41. Pacheco taking a handoff and putting on some moves. And still going. Now he's going to be spun out of bounds at the 39 of LA. 63 yards on 10 carries for Isaiah Pacheco. A quick RPO throw right side to Tyrod Can, who has a first down on the 51st pass of the game from Patrick Mahomes. So Kansas City is definitely laying it all on the line in this one. If they win this game, they will, at worst case, be the 2 seed in the AFC and winners of the AFC West. If they lose, who knows what's happening. So they really need this win. Here is Kadarius Toney unable to hang on. He drops a pass, and that'll make it 4th and 3. The Chiefs are going to go for it with under 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. It is Isaiah Pacheco with an easy first down. That'll keep this drive alive and make it goal to go for Kansas City. 2nd and goal from the 8. The Chiefs going on a shotgun. Mahomes to his right hits Tyrone Can, and he is not able to get in. They're going to rule him out of bounds at the 1. A rookie mistake. 3rd and goal. Mahomes, quick right side to Isaiah Likely, and he falls down. He's going to be touched down by Jordan Fuller short of the end zone. The Chiefs will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. It is a handoff to Pacheco, and he's got an easy walk-in touchdown. So 2 times on 4th down, they go to Pacheco, and he pays it off both times. Kansas City up by 3 with 2:30 to go in the fourth quarter. There is a loss of 2 and a draw for Antonio Gibson. Nearing the 2-minute warning. It is a screen to Gibson. He is going to juke by Snead and be slammed to the ground at the 29. Then that will take us down to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 3. The Rams are going to hand it off to Gibson. He is met, and down he goes, short of a first down. Make it 4th and 1. The Rams, they will go for it. Down by 3. It is a handoff to Gibson again, and he runs through an arm tackle and has the first down. And the Rams will use their first timeout here. 1:18 to go in the fourth quarter. A clean pocket for Rosen on 2nd and 10. He's going to go to his right and hit Antonio Gibson, who is going to be tackled down at the Kansas City 40, putting the Rams on the edge of field goal range. Down to 43 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Rosen swings it out left side to Montel Rodriguez, who spins off a defender, and he's able to go out of bounds, and that will save a timeout for LA. 3rd and 1. Gibson back in the game. Rosen to throw it, though. He goes left side, hitting O.J. Howard, who is filling in for Michael Kirkpatrick, and he's got the first down. The Rams will use their second timeout. So just 1 left for him. They got to be careful now. Rosen under pressure. He's hit as he let it go, and it's going to be incomplete. He wanted O.J. Howard over the middle of the field. 3rd and 10. Only a 4-man rush from Kansas City. Rosen goes over the middle to Anthony Allen, and he's going to be wrapped up and tackled short of a first down. And it looks like the Rams are going to let the clock wind down and just call a timeout and try a field goal. So here is Tanner Brown on to try a 32-yard field goal to force overtime. His kick is up, and he's going to make it easily. And we are going to head to overtime. All tied up at 34 in the last game of the year, with a lot on the line in it. The Rams won the coin toss, and will be on offense to begin overtime. Gibson taking the handoff, and he's up to the 20, only a gain of 4. He's had a lot of touches in this one, not only 16 runs, but he's also caught the ball quite a bit. A pass left side will be caught by O.J. Howard on 3rd down, and he's able to get the first down. He's up to the 28. They go back to Gibson. He gets a block from Cooper Kupp, and Gibson is up to the 40-yard line with a first down. Down to 5:40 to go here in overtime. A tie does really nothing for either team. So you'd rather get the win if you can, if you're the Rams or the Chiefs. You don't want the tie. You don't want to have to settle for that. Gibson on third down. He's got a first down, getting a block there from Lorenzo Fields. And he's up to the 41 of Kansas City. So LA on the edge of field goal range. But they want the touchdown. Rosen, after scanning the field, he's going to step up and scramble and slide down at the 30, avoiding contact and getting the first down. A man in motion. That is Keenan Russell. It'll be a toss to Gibson. He gets a block from Anthony Allen. Gibson inside the 15 and out of bounds at the 13. And he's now up to 111 yards in this one on the ground. A man in motion. That is Mike Williams. Rosen is going to swing it out right side to Rodriguez. He is pulled down at the 8 with a gain of 5. So the Rams just 5 yards away now from winning the game. It is a handoff to Rodriguez. He is met near the first down marker, and they're going to give it to him. That'll make it goal to go at the 3 as we're getting late here in overtime already. On first and goal, it's going to be a quarterback draw. Rosen, he's trying to get in, and he's not going to be able to. He goes down the 1, a yard short. Now a run-heavy look on second and goal. It'll be a handoff to Barden, and he punches it in. His first touchdown of the season comes on the last play of the regular season, and the Rams are going to be the number 1 seed in the NFC, winning this one in overtime, 40-34. How about that? 2 great drives put together by the Rams offense. One to end regulation in order to force overtime, and the other there in overtime to get the win. That Kansas City offense, they played their butts off and played a great game. Charlie Saunders, Tyron Can, they got some good young playmakers, including Isaiah Pacheco, and they've surrounded Mahomes with a lot of talent. I would not be surprised if they end up making a run in the postseason, and we end up playing them in the Super Bowl if we can make a run of our own. We got to shout out our offense. I know that the Kansas City defense is not very good, but it was a great game out of Josh Rosen, Cooper Kupp, and Antonio Gibson. Those 3 really helped us get this win. Gibson had over 100 rushing yards and over 100 receiving yards. Unfortunately, Emmett Spearman, he is going to be out for a while. We are not going to place him on IR though, because he could end up returning if we make it to the Super Bowl. So we're going to hope that we can do that and not place him on IR. Now we are going to have to make some roster moves, or at least one, to get an extra interior defensive lineman on the roster. Starting in Emmett Spearman's place will be Eric Armstead, and he should be fine out there. Jalen Redmond, he's been on the team before, and we've decided to bring him back. He'll be the extra interior defensive lineman while Spearman is out. In order to open up a roster spot for him, we have released Brandon Hill. Unfortunately, he is just the odd man out, so he had to go, and that'll rip the roster spot for Redmond. That will be all for the regular season. It is now time to find out who will be joining us in the postseason. We begin with the AFC. That was a complete mess before this last week had been played. The Bills, Chargers, Bengals, and Texans have all won their own division, so yes, the Chiefs will be a wild card team, along with the Red Hot Raiders and the Colts who sneak in. In the NFC, we win our division. The Cowboys, Panthers, and Vikings win their own division, and the Giants, Buccaneers, and Bears are your 3 wildcard teams out of the NFC. Here is a look at who's going to be playing who in the wildcard round. Let's find out who's going to be moving on. The Panthers end up winning in overtime over the rival Buccaneers, 27-21, so the Panthers will be moving on. The Chiefs are able to end their 3-game losing streak by blowing out the Texans on the road, winning 35-14, so they advance on. The Vikings were able to hang on and win their playoff game here in the wildcard round over the Giants, getting a bit of revenge for a playoff loss they took a few years ago to the Giants. The Colts pull off a big upset win over the Chargers, who were the 2 seed in the AFC, so Indianapolis will be advancing on. The Cowboys win 31-21 over the Bears, not really a surprise there, so a lot of home teams winning in the NFC and the road teams winning in the AFC, and that trend it continued here. The Raiders ended up beating the Bengals 31-20 as they stay red hot. Here is a look at who's going to be playing who in the divisional round. We are matched up with the Minnesota Vikings, who went 12-5 in the regular season, winning the NFC North. They have a top 3 offense in points per game, a top 10 defense in points per game allowed. So a really good team on both offense and defense. It's not going to be an easy game. We'll see if we can avoid being one and done in the postseason and pick up a win and move on to the NFC Championship game. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.